Hello everyone, it's Dr. Kim Duramo from the American Institute of Mind Body Medicine, and I want to share a video about how embracing and allowing and entering into more stillness invite and create change, specifically embracing the divine feminine aspects of self. This came up in a recent Embracing Health group, and I knew it was something we needed to delve way more into with sensuality and sexuality and being willing to embody the physical form in a more feminine way. Whether you're male or female, we both have masculine and feminine aspects, energies within us. And when those are out of balance or out of the harmony that is right for us, it creates so many problems: illness, fatigue, anxiety, all kinds of financial problems, relationship problems, problems on every aspect of our lives. And so I wanted to make this video to delve deeper into these aspects of the divine feminine and the divine masculine, what they are and how do we bring them into a greater harmonic and greater balance that allows us to receive way more ease and abundance and freedom in our lives. So first off, the divine feminine aspect is the unseen. It's the inner, the darkness, the unknown, the cyclic, the ever-changing. These are all aspects of the feminine. The masculine is the outer and the doing and the action and the seen, and it's linear. So like sun versus the feminine is the moon. The sun is like bright and shiny and outer, and the moon is like the ever-changing, the cyclic, the dark. So these are both very beautiful harmonics, very beautiful energies, very beautiful aspects of the self. In the society we've been in, we have been trained to suppress the feminine or deny the feminine or actually have disdain for the feminine because there's so much fear of like the unknown. So, when you disconnect people from the inner divine feminine, they can be manipulated and controlled. When people know their strength and they know who they are and they know with certainty the divine aspect of self, you can't fool them, you can't mislead them, you can't control them. And so that's really scary for so many institutions that didn't understand, what do we do with humanity? We've got to put it under control. And so for so very long, we've learned this lie, that the feminine is bad, the feminine is wrong. And this applied not only to like women, but the actual material world. Don't trust the world. Don't trust your senses. Don't indulge in the senses. You'll just be lost forever and have a heathen life. And, it's more spiritual. The masculine was the more spiritual thing, and you should be spiritual. And this isn't actually the truth of self. So I wanted to share this because of all the questions that came up and where we went with it in the call, but also for so many other people, and to go deeper into this, what we touched on there, specifically with our sensuality. When we are denying the body and it's like, okay, the body's bad, I should just, be productive and do this outer thing and like be spiritual and deny the body. That's also a masculine feminine imbalance. We actually our experience in our physical body is divine. It's not like here's this spiritual thing, oh now I got to take care of my bodily needs, and that's like this lower thing. That is a total lie, and it's a lie that's kept us from this beautiful divine power within us. When we're willing to feel the body and have a physical experience, to love and nurture our body, to be gentle and tender with our body, to indulge in our senses and allow them to be joyful, like just touch your body gently, put your skin on your skin, take a sensual bath and just feel that relaxation and the beauty in the bath. These are all feminine aspects or feminine activities. This will connect you with a deeper aspect of your own power. So often in our society, we're trained to do the opposite. Okay, forget about this body. Maybe you just feed, but just to like get you through the day. Don't enjoy your food or indulge in your food. That's a bad thing. This creates such a discord within us that then we have like cravings for food and we have to eat the whole chocolate cake, or we think I've got to sleep for a whole year and take a whole year off and be, lethargic on the couch. And it's creating a lot of imbalance that's causing disease. when we're not in an aligned harmonic for our feminine, we can't even allow ourselves to rest. We just have to go, go, go. Rest is only so that I can keep going. Food is only so that I can keep producing. It is totally insane, and it's an insane way to be in the body. It's okay for us to find joy and pleasure in being physical. It's okay for us to feel joy and pleasure in food and in nurturing the body. It's okay for us to allow that. When we don't, it creates all kind of problems with diet and bulimia and anorexia and I hate my body and having a bad self-image of my body. So what if you instead spent some time every day, 10 minutes a day, men and women, to allow the feminine to become more alive? So you can gently touch your body, you can use self-pleasuring and sexuality, you can just be present and breathe, but something that you actually feel. So not just like meditation where you sit there and try not to think anything, but actually the meditation of enjoying a strawberry. So you like lick the strawberry, you smell the strawberry, you bring some of the strawberry close to your mouth and feel it on your lips. You bite into the strawberry and then like let the little piece, move around on your tongue, like move it around in your mouth before you even chew. Feel it, sense it, and then bite in and chew the strawberry and like feel yourself swallowing it and allowing it to come into your body. That is a very sensual experience, and it will bring you more aliveness. It can actually ignite massive amounts of healing just from letting yourself eat something. When's the last time you ever, maybe you ate something this morning, but that you ever really experienced what you are eating, like I just described? Let yourself be physical. Let yourself be a physical body, not just denying the body or just give it its basic needs and then go out and do the spiritual productive thing, but actually honor the body and the sacred feminine for the sake of the enjoyment, for the sake of nurturing your body. One of the other things that came up was around the idea of menopause. What's happening in menopause? Is this just this big curse that we have to go through? A lot of women will have really intense symptoms, hot flashes, fatigue, even anxiety, changes in weight, changes in appetite. And what happens is so often we've spent our whole life abusing our body, or denying our body, not allowing the divine feminine, but trying to be in this masculine. I gotta work hard, I gotta raise the kids, I gotta do the thing, I gotta get it together, I gotta overcome, I gotta achieve. Doing so well with the masculine, but never really finding time to embrace and nurture the feminine. This creates a huge imbalance, and menopause is a big pause where we're entering another sector of our life, and life saying, okay, being cyclic was a little disruptive for you. So what if we take that cyclic nature out of the equation, because you're not really cycling anymore when you're in menopause in the physical way, and allow you to come into a new alignment with who you are. Will you be willing to embrace the feminine aspect of you? Will you be willing to sort of complete all of these quote unquote sins against the self, where you hated your body or tried to whip it into shape or tried to make it eat or not eat certain things or tried to make it go, 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 go and not rest, or actually had shame around your body, around your period, or around being a woman, or around what you look like. And then you have this pause to kind of reconcile that. How do I want to be with my body now? Do I want to carry what I learned from my mother or maybe the women that were in your life who taught you these, sex is bad, or the body is bad, or it's the curse of being a woman that you have to have a menstrual cycle and be cyclic? Am I willing to carry that forward? Can I take a pause and reevaluate everything I thought about my body, about myself, about my cyclic nature, so that I can go deeper into the feminine, even after I've stopped cycling through, periods? Can I go deeper into the feminine and allow a greater expression of my femininity? There's always the opportunity to do this. So I would invite for all of us, men and women, to begin practicing something every day to let yourself be sensual, to let yourself be sexual, to let yourself receive. For men and women, we each have a different balance of how much feminine is your in your nature, and how much masculine is in your nature. So you could be a really masculine female or a really feminine male, and that's the right balance for you. Most women have a more feminine essence than their masculine essence, or not that they behave that way, but that's what's the right balance for them. And most men will have a more masculine way of being than the feminine, but they still have both to nurture. We've learned a lot as women to like deny that feminine part and be strong and go and be in the world. And it's like, I'm a masculine man, like that's a masculine woman, like that's a good thing. And it isn't what's true for so many of us. It isn't what's really in our nature. If you ask so many women, would you like to have an extra day off and indulge and have a spa day? It's like, oh, yes, or oh, I wish, because they think I can't have that. My sister brought up the other day that for so many women, when you are getting Mother's Day gifts, it's all about a spa or an eye pillow or relaxing body lotion or body scrub, or get a mani-pedi, and all these things that allow you to celebrate the body, allow you to indulge the body, allow you to be in rest and relaxation. And then or beauty, just give them flowers. Flowers are just for the purpose of beauty. There's nothing else they're doing. It's for the purpose of beauty. Chocolates. And then for men, Father's Day presents, it's like hammer and nails, give them tools, give them a new golf club. It's all about doing and outer and sports and achieving, or like a briefcase. Those are the masculine gifts. So we kind of already tune into this in some degree, but are we really inviting this as a way to allow healing? So if you've suffered and struggled with fatigue, anxiety, chronic pain, so often what the body most needs is the nurturing of this feminine aspect. Food disorders, eating disorders, or food intolerances where the digestive system just can't function in harmony because I'm constantly trying to push it and do. Autoimmune illness. This is one of the major things that is causing autoimmune illness, is this imbalance where we deny the self. So I wanted to invite you to be willing to practice being sensual. And if it's there for you, practice being sexual. Start with being sexual with yourself, where it's like, all right, I'm safe. I'll go at my own pace. I can open up my sexual energy, because it is the Kundalini energy, the sexual energy that comes rising from the base chakra up through the body that allows healing. But be slow and be gentle. A lot of the women I've worked with haven't been sexual in a long time, or have only been sexual out of like obligation to the man. Like, okay, we got to do something. Let's just do this, but not in service to her own body or allowing him to honor her. Men love to celebrate women. I know for my husband, this is like one of the major reasons he wants to exist, is to love and nurture me, to celebrate what makes me fully alive, to bring me joy, to do things like, how can I make you happy? How can I make you joyful? What can I do that will make your life easier? And that like celebrates him as a man, because he's so valuable and important and such a blessing and such a contribution to me and to the world through me, and to our children through what he might be giving to me. And that really fires him up to go and do all kinds of things that he's doing in his life. Most men wouldn't do anything like the work or going out and making it happen if it wasn't to bring it home and feed the family. They want to light you up. They love women. So can you let yourself be loved? Start with yourself, because sometimes there's so much pain that's happened that it's like, I can't really open myself up to someone else. And start with just being sensual. If being sexual is too much of a jump right now, practice your way into it. It is a natural part of your being. It's a natural part of your physical, mental, emotional being. So celebrate your sensuality and your sexuality, and allow that to invite more health. It's like lubricating the joints, greasing up the joints. If you've got arthritis or chronic pain, it's like a dry field. You're watering those dry fields. You've got to bring water to the fields in order to have the lushness of the feminine. David Deida has a really great book called Intimate Communion, which is all about the masculine and feminine, and the divine masculine and the divine feminine. I would definitely invite you to that. And he talks about Hawaii being the feminine. It's lush and it's wet and it's moist, and it's all about beauty and relaxation, and that is the purpose. New York is all about getting things done and go, 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 and do, and efficiency, and grab a meal on the go and keep working, and outer. And that's great if you're going to be, creating something and you're working on getting something out in the world. But most of us have spent too much time in the proverbial New York and not enough time in the proverbial Hawaii. So invite yourself to explore this, and I guarantee you will begin to see things awaken in your health and in your body effortlessly by receiving, rather than boom, 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 I gotta make it happen. In fact, this is the number one reason why I see people trying, but not healing, trying to eat the right thing, trying to do the right thing, trying to learn better and be disciplined, is that they're doing it out of the masculine. And what they most need is more feminine, which is more opening and receiving and effortlessness and exploring the unknown. How do we heal? We can't even explain it. You're a miracle of God. Your body can heal. That is through the feminine. So embracing more of the unknown and allowing things to be effortless. Let life delight you. Sharing my love with you. I'm Dr. Kim Duramo from drkimd.com, and you can share this from my YouTube channel. Definitely subscribe if you're interested in receiving more, and I will see you soon.